All right, everyone. Welcome to Baking with Coach Shinal and Coach Moshkur. Um, well, you made it happen. So you might not be leading on the baking, and you're here to learn yourself. Um, the expectation is like for you just to try baking and get comfortable a little bit. And the more you practice, if you start today, you have a way in. Okay. It's not about being perfect. It's not about getting the perfect taste done. It's about just getting comfortable with how to do it, and then you can play around with it. So we're gonna do. If you've got any questions to ask, please put your hand up. Coach Gira will manage, getting questions answered. Not a problem. Whilst I'm baking, whilst we're doing work, you can ask questions at any time. So let's see who's baking. Put your hand up if you're baking. Gira, Shino, is it Shino baking? Shino must be baking. Hey, Sanjay.
You okay?
Yeah, good. Are you baking?
I'm not baking. No, I baked earlier.
You baked earlier. Okay, cool. You come to listen to me talk and bake.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Okay, so who else is Coach Kirill? I thought everyone. Can you put your hand up if you're baking, so I know how many people are in the game with me? If it's just one or two people. Shano, are you
I'm
not baking?
I'm not doing the cake. I'm going to do the protein balls.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
that's fine. Protein balls fine. We're gonna start with the protein balls anyway.
Nisha
Okay.
just joined too, Mashkur. Welcome, Nisha.
Nisha, okay, you can do the welcomes. I probably will not see it. Will probably not see everyone.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so
Nisha,
we're gonna start with the protein balls. Okay, so the intention is we are gonna use non-inflammatory ingredients and try to get the content up to 50%. That's all is the intention of this kind of baking. Okay, that you have minimum 50% proteins, and we'll work out how we can get there. There's many things you can do to increase the protein quantity. Okay, so if you're gonna do the balls, one thing I forgot to say to Kiro and Nado, to everyone about the balls, is that you do need a blender. I didn't say that. So if you're gonna make the protein balls, you need to get a blender. So here we go. With my blender, you need to have a weighing scale. So
Amir, Mushkur, they also NutriBullet can be used, not just blender. There's few things, right?
okay, yeah. Well, NutriBullet for let's start. Sometimes with blending these things, it can get a little bit complicated, but that's fine. Let's start. Let's start. If you're using a NutriBullet, please put your hand up so I can maybe change the composition for you. So the first thing for our protein balls is jumbo oats or any kind of oats. If you can get your oats out and put say 100 grams into the blender. I didn't also put bananas on, guys. So if you can get, we need bananas. Wash your hands. Oh, I haven't washed my hands. Let's wash our hands.
Can you do it without banana?
For the protein balls, if you don't have it, you can give it a try.
Cool, because I don't.
So for 100 grams, you are adding one banana. Okay. Okay, get your protein powder, please, everyone. Whichever protein powder you've got, doesn't matter. Anything will work at this stage. I'm gonna use this
How many grams?
protein powder.
Yeah.
100 grams.
Same as oats then.
Same as oats.
And you don't toast the oats.
You don't
You don't toast the oats.
toast, no.
So, Mashkur, is it just oats and protein powder that's gone in, yes, so far?
And a banana.
But-
And one banana so far.
How many bananas?
One so far. So what you'll discover is you have to kind of play with this. Then we are, so if you've also got things like this, guys, look, I've got flaxseed, chia seed, apple and cinnamon, shelled hemp, anything you got, okay, you can add it. It's not a problem. But if you're going to add something like that, tell me, because it changes the texture. But just letting you know, you can add other things.
So what are you adding? Are you adding any of the hemp seeds, flax seeds, or chia seeds?
I'm not going to add it to this one, no.
Okay.
But if you do want, I'll just tell you how much to add.
Okay, so if you, yeah, I was going to just ask you, if you did want to add it, just to add a bit of crunch, how much would you add? Because I've got all of those.
So if you're playing with things, you probably want to add like 1/4 of the total ingredients in there with anything new, so it doesn't impact what's there too much. Okay. So I would say
Okay.
we're going to put 200 grams so far. So if you're going to add probably 30 grams, 40 grams,
Okay, I might leave it for another time.
you can add it, go for it. Don't worry. This is all discovery. Okay, next is nuts. What did we put? We put macadamia, almonds, and walnuts, right? So let's get nuts, any of the two nuts, 50 grams each, please.
50 grams each.
Yeah,
And you said macadamia, walnuts, and?
either one. Macadamia and walnuts, and almonds, but only use 2 nuts, not 3.
Okay, so if I'm doing macadamia and walnuts, I'll do 50 of each. Is that right?
Let me just see. Hold on for a second. Nuts are high in fat. That's all.
Yeah, so is it 50 in total of the both nuts?
No, hold on. Let me just see.
Okay,
I'm just eyeballing the volume.
cool.
Let's go for 40. Reduce 40 grams of each. Who else is baking? Kiro, how you doing?
Yeah, really good. I've got my nuts here and I put chia seeds as well and pumpkin seeds. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, how much chia and how much pumpkin?
Yeah, so about 17 grams of pumpkin and 15 grams.
17.
17. 17, yeah.
Mashkur, quick question. Did you say 50 grams of almonds and 50 grams of walnuts?
I did say that, but then I reduced it to 40 grams each, please.
Okay.
Kiro, did you use 100 grams of protein powder and 100 grams of rolled oats? Or
Yeah.
oats? Okay, good.
Yes.
Nada, how you doing?
I'm not cooking. I'm not
Oh, you're not.
baking. I'm
Okay,
just
good.
here watching, supporting.
Okay, great. So this is a good filler, guys. Philadelphia lightest because it's got more protein than fat. It's like for every 2 grams of fat, it's got 8 grams of protein. Nada's waving to her grandkids.
I don't have the Philadelphia.
It's
What do I
fine,
do?
no
I have-
problem.
Don't
got-
use Philadelphia. Put cottage cheese or something. Don't
I was
use
going to say, I don't have any of that, but I'm going to do it without that.
No, guys, so
Or
just for you to know, yes, it is processed. Okay, that I give. However, just like consider this: we do sometimes go off and do things that we shouldn't do. So,
I have
though
nut
this is,
butter.
though
Can
this
I
is
use the
processed,
nut butter?
huh?
Can I use almond butter or peanut butter?
No. Well, if we don't have it, don't worry. This is only to
Okay.
increase the protein quantity of the baking.
Okay, how about this one? Can I use this? Sorry.
What is-
It's the flax seeds, sunflower, pumpkin, and chia seeds with goji berries.
Yeah, instead, what as an addition or instead of something?
Instead of the nuts.
Instead of the nuts.
Yeah, because I just have almonds and cashews.
Okay,
I don't
use,
have that.
use so you
that's
can
good.
use that.
Seeds are good.
Use 40
Sorry?
grams of the barley. Use 40
Yeah,
grams of what you got in your hands. Use
yeah.
30 grams of almonds and 30 grams of cashew.
Okay.
Moshkor, how much almond butter do we put?
No almond butter.
Oh, okay. So
This was, as I said,
Can I
look,
have some cashews?
Philadelphia lightest, only
And then
this one.
we'll-
Just if you have it to increase the protein quantity in your baking. It's
we'll
a,
study.
it's a hack.
No, in the dining room.
Dipali, can you mute yourself, please? Thank you.
And now we go to sugar. What you guys, we all want to have this one or stevia or anything else. This is what we're doing it for, guys. This taste.
But Moshko, you'd asked us to get some dates as well. So where are you adding the dates to?
We can add it in here. Depends upon like if you've got dates, we can add it to this recipe.
So can I add dates and then no sugar?
Yes. If you do add dates, you don't add sugar.
So how many grams of dates would you add?
50 max.
Okay, cool, thank you.
I've got
Ashka, quick
banana.
question.
Do I still need sugar?
Pardon?
I have got banana, so do I still need sugar?
Who's that? Dipali.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could go
And
without
how
it,
much?
but you could go without it. You're the one who's going to taste it afterwards.
But see, I've got my protein powder's got sugar in it as well.
Okay, well then.
Exactly. I agree with Dipali. Don't use sugar.
As in xylitol, guys. We're not using sugar.
Mashka, did you put the whole entire cream cheese?
No, I didn't put any in there. If you want to, if you've got
Oh,
lightest, have you got something?
I've got 1/3 less fat than cream cheese.
No, don't you don't have
Okay,
to
no
use
good.
it. This was just
Then
a
don't
hack.
want to use it. Got it.
Okay, cool. A tiny bit of salt, like a quarter teaspoon. I'm looking for cinnamon. If you've got cinnamon, guys, put also like a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, when everybody's ready, we'll start blending.
It's quite dry, so can I add some water or something? It's just not blending.
What blender do you have?
NutriBullet.
Can I see it?
You see?
No, I can't. It's come blurred.
So,
Dupali,
Yeah.
Dupali, what do you normally add to your protein? Water or milk?
water.
But then add a little bit of water. That will allow it to blend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Hold
as
on,
well.
hold on. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how much. I want to know what machine you've got, because this is a dry recipe. This is not going to go. You're not going to bake it, so the water won't evaporate. Let's get everyone ready. So they probably wait for a second. Let's see what everybody else has got in terms of blenders.
Oscar, why don't you add if Dipali adds a bit more banana? That could work.
I all
It might.
I did a
It
whole
might
large
not.
banana.
It might not in a NutriBullet. If you look at this Ninja, the Ninja's got
I've
threads
got
from the
Vitamix.
bottom.
I've got Vitamix as well.
So the Ninja's got threads from the bottom all the way to the top. So we'll take things from the bottom up and mix it. NutriBullet has it right at the bottom. We might have to use. We definitely used to have something. It's just how much water Dipali uses is the thing to work out. Just 1 second. So you wanna bring it back again for those of you who's using NutriBullet, and do it for another 20 seconds. Dipali, tiny bit of water. It doesn't need to be runny, okay? Just a tiny bit of water. Because you're gonna pull it, squash it together to make it into balls. Okay? Let's see the state of the mix. So if you look in my hands, it is rolling into a ball.
We
Let me
can't
show you.
see your hand.
1 second. So if you look here, with one banana only is gone into a ball into a ball. So now it goes into, not yet, maybe I'll add half a banana. Then we roll it up and then we freeze it. So let's see how everybody's doing.
Moshkur, because I don't have banana, mine is very dry. It's not going to roll up into a bowl.
Try to roll it up into a ball.
It won't. It's just all powder because there's no moisture in it. Because I didn't have a banana, all my ingredients are dry except for the
Okay, so
date.
then use a tiny bit of water.
Cool, thank you.
Gira,
I think I've got too much water in mine, so I might have to just improvise now.
You got, is it too wet? Show us.
Yeah. I might just use more oats.
Yeah. So here you go. Here's the like here's the ball. Kirill, show us your balls. I'm doing a Ronnie. Sorry, I always cringe when Ronnie does sexually innuendos. I'm sorry.
Now you're doing it.
I apologize.
Ah,
I
I'm
won't
just
do
gonna
it.
put the dates in. Mashkur, you know what I'm gonna do? Because mine is quite dry, I'm gonna just do it with my hands.
No, the Versace.
Sure. Okay, great. Put it in. I'm gonna put them all onto a tray and put it in into the freezer. We're gonna put it in the freezer for half an hour or so. So those of you guys who are not baking, who've come on, send me your address. I'll see if I can do if you're around in London within running distance. I'm in London. I'll come and drop off so you have a sample for as your gift for showing up.
Oh,
Yay.
that's not fair.
So you're making a big batch then?
I was just gonna say, I'm like, what about us here? Not fair.
What of the US guys?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think logistically posting frozen items might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, and what about the Kenyans, Mashkur?
Go to Ronnie. He'll bake something for you.
You're so funny.
When I tell my coach that I'm baking, she'll be like, "That's not £100 million company action, my friend. Like, you need to be stopping doing that."
That's the beginning of it.
It's gonna take a lot of baking.
I'll send you something where they started with very little.
Yeah, and it's always the case. Of course, we've started with very little too. You know this. You know this.
Oh, I know, but this is even smaller.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, from that conversation, I went on to somebody asked me, "How the heck are you going to train all these people if you're going to go worldwide?" And I said, "Well, if Chip Wilson could train 20,000 people to create Lululemon Atletico, I'm going to go and find Chip Wilson." So I went on his website, and guess what his next initiative is? He's now 70 years old. He wants to invest in health and wellness. There you go. I was talking to Nada, and Nada went. All right, everyone, for those of you who are like wondering what's going on, this is the laborious part where you're...
Mashkur, this is my
Oh.
daughter. She's making some protein powder for herself. Say hi, Sia. Hello.
Hello, hey.
So she
I
come
think
and
we
say
met,
hello.
huh? We've
Come
met
here. Hello.
in,
This is the other
in
one.
Dorking somewhere. I think you guys were all in Dorking on that walk.
Oh yeah, you remember them from Box Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
I tried to speak to them, and what's this? speak to us for.
Are you guys all making balls, or are you just spreading it in a tray?
We're the
Moshku?
word making
Did we
making
lose
balls.
him? Oh no, he's there.
Making it into balls. Okay.
Everyone, to make sure we finish on time, please stop now. If you've got more balls to make, you can do that afterwards. Whatever you've made, put it into the freezer for the next 20 minutes so it freezes, and we're going to move on to the cake. All right. Okay, we're gonna do the cake now, everyone. See-through bowl, glass bowl if you wanna look at your mix, or any kind of bowl, please. A bowl, not ball, a bowl. Nada, I was talking to you when you left onto your phone call.
I'm sorry, Moshkur. Like, this is a fraud call. Somebody tried to use my card.
Are you in Serbia?
No, I just got back and they said somebody from Liverpool tried to use my card today.
Okay, we're moving on to the cake, guys, because we want to finish on time.
Kira, who is that? Is that your mom or your mom-in-law?
It's my mom-in-law.
Oh, lovely.
So my my blender started smoking
Oh,
because I think I put too I was just kept going, and it wasn't, it was stuck. So she's helping me take everything out and then
oh, how nice.
redo the balls. So then I
Okay.
can move on to the next step.
Yeah.
Very cool. So we start bowl and doing 200 grams of protein powder. This is Shinal. I hope you got chocolate protein powder. This is for you. I've got like so much protein everywhere, but I bought more just to make sure we get the chocolate one.
Are you delivering slices of cake too?
Now that if you're in London, you definitely.
I'm in London and I need your help. And I need those cakes.
Sure. Well, I'm very near you because I'm mostly gonna be on the boat from tomorrow for the next 10 days.
Okay, we'll talk.
Okay, cool. So 200 grams of protein powder. Shinal, if you want to use, you're using protein powder. What is it? Is it sweetened? Is it flavored, Gira? What is it? Sorry, Gira.
Mine is oatmeal chocolate chip. Does that work?
It's fine. Yeah,
No.
yeah, it works.
Okay. Let me go find some chocolate one.
No, that one's fine. Oatmeal chocolate powder is fine.
It's fine?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
And you said 200, right?
200, yeah.
The screen now looks funny with several gears.
Why are there so many gears? Why? Oh, this is because other people have access.
Mine turned out really sticky, this ball mixture. I can't even roll balls with it. Don't know why.
Too much water. So you have to put more dry powder in the barley.
I put
You're gonna have
loads
to
of
get
oats
it
in
to.
it. I
Okay,
put
maybe you
loads of
can just put that into the mix, into the cake mix. Okay, it will work.
as a cake mix
Yeah, it should work. It will work.
and bake it.
And bake it.
Okay. Just put it in. Yeah, just got a bigger tray then.
Get a tray, get some baking powder, and put all of that onto a tray. It'll bake. Okay, so 200 grams of protein powder, 50 grams of desiccated coconut. $50 grams of ground almond powder or ground almonds, whatever you have. Shinal, you can now throw some of that flaxseed, chia seed stuff in there. Maybe like 50 grams. Okay, so we've added 200 grams of protein powder, 50 grams of desiccated coconut, 50 grams of ground almonds. Now, we're now going to add walnuts, 30 grams of crushed walnuts. You crush it in your hand and you put it in. Only 30 grams. $50 grams of xylitol or stevia or whatever sugar you're going to use.
Mashkur, a quick question. Before the walnuts, what did you put in there?
Before walnuts, it was 50 grams of desiccated coconut, 50 grams of ground almonds or almond flour.
Ground almonds. Oh, almond flour. Okay, got it.
We need 2 eggs. If you don't do eggs, no problem. But just let me know so I can suggest what else to put in. There you go. I've only got one egg here. I forgot to buy eggs. Okay, everyone. 1 egg, 2 eggs.
So, Mashkur, if we didn't want to put egg, what could you do instead?
If we don't do egg, there's egg replacements that you can get from Holland and Barrett. What do you have at home? Do you have apple?
No, I'm just asking for those, if they're watching later and they don't eat egg. I eat egg, but just in case, like my mom doesn't eat egg. So what if I was making this for her?
Yeah, the simplest is to buy egg replacement powder in a shop this around.
Cool, thank you.
Mashkur, how much sugar did you put?
50 grams. We want like this much water to hand. A large glass of water. Okay, we're now mixing. You're mixing the mixture with your hand. Bit of water, not too much. Half the glass of water into the bowl with 1 or 2 eggs. Start mixing. If it doesn't mix well, then you want to add a little bit more water. Dipali, how's your cake? Have you put it in? Have you got the mixture onto a tray?
Welcome, Minal.
You could watch. If we were together, you could come in towards the end, just have a slice of cake. This is like coming in on Zoom. I feel like I'm robbing you. Like I can't even give you a slice.
This is fantastic. Manal is here from India and she's logged on and it's so late in the night. Thanks, Manal, for coming in.
Wow.
You can come on camera, Minal. We want to see you. And Krupa. Thank you.
Okay, so here's my mixture. My mixture is not as runny. You might have it a bit more runny, no problem. So this one, guys, there's no baking powder. As you can see, I have not put any baking powder in here. We're going to use it without baking powder. So it's going to be full. It's going to be a real dense, like when you bite it, it's going to be like not fluffy. So if you use baking powder, it becomes fluffier. This way, it just won't be fluffy. It'll be like, I don't know, you Asians know, toast, deep fried toast biscuit, those ones? Like, it's not going to be like that, but it is going to be dense and without a lot of fat in there, it will be much drier than normal. Okay, but the thing is,
sorry, Moscow, if you were adding baking powder, how much would you add?
A teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. I wouldn't add it right now because the texture of this one is for it to be flat and heavy. So it satiates your need for sugar, the kind of crunch and that texture. I'm doing it for that purpose, okay? It may not taste the most, you will start to play around with the taste as you get interested, but it will, if you go out and somebody else has cake and you have this, you won't regret, you won't be like, oh, I'm missing out on something.
Mashkur, is this good? Like the consistency of this?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. So wash hands. We need to then put it on a tray. Okay, and now it doesn't matter what kind of tray you put it in. They say deep one, long one, round one, square one. Doesn't matter at all. So I'm going to use one of these trays to bake. You can use any size that you want. So baking powder, you can just squash it in for people who are starting off. Probably the best thing to do actually is if you get a pair of scissors, cut it a little bit in like this, if you can see, on all four corners. So measure in maybe like 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters in. So if you see, look at this, 10 centimeters in from the end. I've cut it down a little bit. And the same on this side. I'm doing the same on the other side, on all four sides. Four corners, I mean. So it depends what you're using. Shinal, what are you using as a tray?
I'm not doing this one today.
You're not doing this one. Who's doing this one?
But mine, I would use, I've got both. I've got a tin like yours, the loaf tin, and I've also got a round tin.
Okay. Here we go. The cake goes into the tray. Shino, is it you and me? Gira, is it only you and me baking?
Yeah, it's only you and her doing this one, and then the Dipali's turned into a cake.
Oh yeah, Dipali.
You know
Come
what?
off,
I'm
come
never
off
going to
mute.
eat a cake now. It's so much hard work and so much disasters. So I put a couple of eggs and more oat powder because it was really runny, some baking soda, and I've just dumped it in the oven. So let's see now what comes out. So there was no
Okay,
measurements, nothing. I
180
just cut
degrees, 180-degree oven for like 30 minutes. Please time it, it's important.
30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So I made it into like a cake batter consistency. I added 2 eggs, some more oat powder, some more nuts, and some protein powder. And yeah, now let's see. It was super sticky, so I had to add some more water as well. But yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see what
well,
turns out into.
that
But
happens sometimes anyway, then especially more with protein powder, it
yeah.
becomes a bit more stickier. But don't worry, it's like, this is what it takes. Okay, my one's on. Timing it for 25 minutes. No, 30 minutes.
Moshkar, how long do we put it in for and what temperature?
180 degrees for 30 minutes.
Can I also request everybody as you're completing or as once your product or your cake is completed, we take pictures and post it on the chat?
Okay, so everyone, your cake is in. Dipali, Gira, your cake is in. All right.
Yes.
So anybody want to share? Like it is like Dipali, you said, what did you say? It's complicated. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna eat it. It's always the case like that. It's always the case like that. The very first time is never gonna be simple, and slowly, you do get used to it. Look, are these the balls? Oh, the balls look nice.
Yes.
Gira,
Mom
you're
to
a
the
pro.
rescue. Mom to the rescue.
Oh,
But they do look nice.
have they been in the freezer yet?
No, but they're gonna go now. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should have used my Vitamix. That would have been better.
So Dipali, that's what I did. I used the Vitamix, but what she told me is next time what you do is you first grind all the dry ingredients first and then add the wet ingredients. And I put all together, and that's why it didn't work. So I had to remove
Same.
everything out. Yeah.
The Vitamix.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's just a very
It's
powerful
a blender.
Uh-huh.
So it's
Is that the 1,200-pound machine that makes everything?
It
That
just
one?
looks like this. Yeah.
It's not 1,200 pounds.
Oh, no.
It's I think
No,
about
this one.
300 pounds, 400 pounds. Yeah.
Goodness, what does it do for 400 pounds?
It's got a very, very powerful motor. So, things like anything like you put like raw almonds or something, it'll turn into flour very quickly. Soups and everything will be like super smooth texture. It's just, it's because of the high powered motor. The texture is like super smooth, like silky.
Okay.
You can get it in Costco. Nada.
Yeah.
Gira, how was it for you?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, how was it for you?
I think, okay, so I think I was also overcomplicating it because I usually cook regular food, like meaning just non-desserty food. And I have had this almond flour that I bought to cook desserts, and I would just not cook them because I thought if they were a lot harder than I thought, really. So it's not that difficult, actually. I mean, we just cooked 2 desserts in like an hour, and it wasn't bad. I think what I learned is that it's all about just trial and error, right? Like what you have in the house, right? Like for example, Dipali didn't have all the ingredients, but you still made it work. So you're just substituting things. So I think that's just something that I kind of learned with my whole dessert process. So yeah, thank you so much. This was really awesome.
Brilliant, brilliant. Also, this the protein powder, so the little balls, the texture is supposed to be a bit rough. So we don't want one of those Vitamexes that turns it into soup or soup blend. As you won't taste, you want that slightly nuttier, because there are a few chunks of nuts left here, bit of oat here, bit of oat there. Okay. Great, fabulous. What about you guys that are just watching? Thank you for joining. Nada, Menu, Chitali. How is it for you watching other people cook?
It's nice, but I think, yeah, you're so right. We should have all cooked because it's, so much nicer together. Because I see, like hearing different opinions from Gira and Shinal and Dipali, and then, and look, Chaitali's cooking now. Chaitali, what are you making?
I'm making French beans.
Okay, nice. Yeah, no cake. You could make French beans cake.
No cake. French beans for my little one.
Did you bake with us anything?
Sorry?
Did you bake anything? No.
No, I couldn't because I was outside with his course. He has his martial arts lesson. So I was there with him, picking up, dropping off. Now dinner time.
So
I like this.
I really liked the recipe, and I am definitely going to try it out because it's always good to have. Can I just ask, with all these protein powders that we're using, are kids allowed to eat this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Brilliant.
If our kids are allowed sugar and fat, they're allowed protein.
Brilliant. Thank you. I'll definitely give it a go.
Rakesh, how is it for you? I like this guy. He's just joined us, keeping us company. Thank you.
It was good. It was good. As I said, my mouth is watering now.
One tip, if you're making the protein balls, which I did, I've just tried mine. My macadamia nuts were salted. So my protein balls have turned out a little bit too salty.
Oh,
Yeah, so just, yeah, FYI, make sure you use unsalted nuts.
make sure I tell people to use unsalted nuts.
It's protein balls with a twist.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't
like
actually
salted
mind it.
caramel.
Yeah, I actually didn't mind the salt. It was fine. The girls are complaining that's a bit too salty.
Oh, you didn't add any kind of sweetener to it, Shino, did you?
Oh no, I added a date. So the sweetness is enough, but it's just the salt is overpowering because, and then on top of that, I added the quarter salt that you told me because I forgot my macadamias were salted. So that's why it just turned out a little bit too salty.
Is it acceptable? Cool. Well, Coach
Mine
Giro,
tastes yummy. Mine tastes yummy.
it tastes
Yeah,
yummy.
parcel
Yeah,
some.
great.
Parcel some on this side of the town now.
I will.
So, Coach Giro,
I
it's now 7:30. I don't know. We said till 7:30. Obviously, it's not done yet. We've got the cakes in the oven now for there'll be probably another 20 minutes. So I guess maybe we should just end it here, and then please share your pictures, share your thoughts, your like how lovely it was, how horrible it was, whatever is your experience, please do share. Does anybody have any questions before we go? Anybody have anything to say?
Once the cake is out, how long you need to rest it?
Half an hour minimum. Just because it's gonna be the tin's gonna be hot, you might burn yourself. But you know, if you want to eat it straight away, just make sure you get it out of the tin safely. The cake can be eaten, you know, like as hot as you want. But it's better this is better cold once it's settled. It's better than maybe the next day.
Mashkuro, how many of the protein balls, like in terms of the macros, how many balls do you eat a day, or is there any, you know?
Yeah, so if you put the ingredients into my recipe, creating a recipe in my FitnessPal. So the cake is about 50% protein. So obviously, just within your macros, you need to make sure that you're hitting whatever you need to hit. The protein balls is about 25% protein power, 25% protein. The rest is fats and carbs. So these are, I would say, put it in and just keep it within your macros, but one, really, during the program, one, and make into the habit of, if you strength train a lot, like maybe two. I was
Got it. Thank you.
I was in a restaurant in Muswell Hill yesterday, and the man was really, he knew everything about food, and he doesn't eat out. Like all the stuff that people do, he's 72 years old, and he knew about the impact of the current convenient lifestyle. I thought because their food has fat, their food has potatoes, they serve alcohol, they're just same as everybody else. But he was really aware that, like, he goes, that's no, I only eat my meals, and the rest of the time I don't do this. I'm not like how you guys may be who snack or need to snack a lot. Anyway, all right, everyone. Hasta luego. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mashkur. Thank you, Shinal. This was amazing. And yes, please do share all your photos of the cake and the protein balls on the group. And again, thank you, Mashkur. This was really amazing. I definitely had a great experience, and I loved spending time with all of you guys this afternoon for me, evening for you guys.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Moshkar.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
Thank you.
Master.